What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm gonna run you guys through a full day of eating, except this time it's gonna be for shredding. 2,000 calories a day, high protein, delicious meals. Essentially, if you're trying to lose weight and you don't know where to start, what kind of meal plan should you follow, I think this video is gonna put you in a good spot and really make you realize that it isn't just about eating chicken, rice, and broccoli to lose weight. Instead, we can eat food we enjoy while seeing results at the same time. If that sounds good? Then hang around, because we're gonna get into it. Come on. And I always like to start these videos off with a physique update. In the dawn of social media, everything's photoshopped, all that jazz, but in video, you can't Photoshop it. So check it out. Boom, boom, boom. I've been doing a little mini cut these last few weeks. Abs are really starting to come through. We're starting to lose the love handles. And I'm basically at the physique that I can just exist at regularly without it feeling like a chore. But if I follow exactly what I'm about to show you, I'll slowly lose weight, lean out, and get to where I want to be. So that is what it is. Now I want to treat this video as if you're watching this as a complete newbie. It might seem like I'm over explaining certain things or covering some basics, but I know a lot of people around this time of year are trying to get in shape. Some of them for the first time. There's a lot of bad information out there. So I'm just trying to give you what works for me, and you guys can do with it as you will. So starting off, the first thing I recommend all you guys do, try to get in a gallon of water a day. This is huge. When you're dieting, you're eating less calories than your body needs in a day, and the more full we can make our stomachs, the less hungry we're gonna be all day. It's like almost like a diet cheat code, and the more hydrated you are, the better it is for your skin, the better it is for your body, and overall, you're gonna feel better. So what I do, this is an empty gallon jug here. I'll buy a fresh one of these at the store every 3 or 4 days, and I'll refill it for a few days before getting a new one because of germs and all that. But basically, here's how it goes down. I just go ahead, fill this thing to about halfway, and once it's here, I just pull my ice maker out of the fridge. I toss some ice down in here to go ahead and cool it off, and if you're buying a jug, make sure you choose one with a wider mouth. It makes putting this ice in here way easier. And now to flavor it, I'm just gonna use some branched chain amino acids. This is Salvation Extend in the mango flavor. 90 serving container. You can get this pretty cheap on Amazon, but I just can't drink plain water all day. I don't know about you guys. So this definitely helps. It's 0 calories, and there's some benefits from it, but I don't even drink it for that, honestly. For me, it's more like Kool-Aid. So I just pop a little funnel in here, and then 2.5 scoops in a gallon is all this baby needs. Then we just fill it the rest of the way up, give it a shake, and boom, we got flavored water for the entire day. Your goal is, like I said, to drink this entire thing. I find it pretty easy and often go another quarter gallon or half gallon over. So that's rule 1 of being successful on a meal plan. Get your water in first. And next up, although they're not required, I'll go over my supplements really briefly. And this is my supplement cabinet. So let me just pull out. I'll show you what I take like every single day. So first off, I do 2 scoops of greens every day. Amazing Grass. Really helps us make sure we're getting in our veggies even when we don't really eat them. I do not like vegetables. I'm not gonna force myself to eat them. This right here covers those bases for me. Next up, I have creatine monohydrate pills, 5 grams a day. Ends up being like 7 or 8 of these pills. Most researched and proven supplement of them all with almost no side effects. Can't beat that. After that, I consider this the ultimate supplement. We got organic beef liver capsules. I take 6 a day, 4,500 milligrams. Tons of health benefits here. I don't even need to talk about them. You can go watch Liver King if you want that info, but you can trust me. Next up, the Feel Good drug. I take 10,000 IUs of vitamin D3 every single day. Basically, if you're inside, you don't get a lot of sun, this can do wonders on making you happy and just feel good in general. This is one I would not skip. It's too cheap to. And then finally, to make sure we get in enough fiber in our diet to also keep us fuller and regular, I do 2 scoops. It ends up being about 10 grams of fiber as well. I take all these first thing in the morning, right? After I take them, I go to the gym. I'm fasted. I'm just drinking water, and my first meal doesn't even start until I get back from the gym. Let me go ahead and show you that. So for meal 1, we're gonna start with an easy one. We're gonna be making Anabolic crispy French toast sticks. Love this. It's quick. It's easy. Anybody watching is gonna enjoy it. Won't even feel like you're dieting. And keep in mind, I'll put all the ingredients up on the screen. You can follow along the directions. I'll be making all of these straight out of my RJF Anabolic cookbook. Over 300 recipes where we're eating foods we actually enjoy. They're high in protein, and it literally makes dieting an effortless proposal. So keep that in mind. If you want to check that out, link in my description. Now let's get into it. I got 4 pieces of plain white bread, and I'm just gonna go in and cut each one into thirds. And now that I got 12 French toast sticks, I move that off. I'm gonna grab me a food scale, which by the way, if you're new to dieting, this thing right here is how you ensure that you see results. Make sure you use this if you're making any of my recipes. Now, put a bowl on here, and we're just gonna add a few things. We need 276 grams of liquid egg whites. We need 3 grams of cinnamon, 5 grams of vanilla extract, and then lastly, 3 grams of a 0-calorie sweetener. Then we just give it a quick whisk. And now the rest is cake. We're just gonna toss some of our pieces of bread down in here, submerge them, flip them over, let them absorb as much of these egg whites as possible, get them coated in that cinnamon, all that good stuff. And once they've absorbed a good bit, I'm just gonna sit them in my air fryer basket right here. We're gonna slowly but surely fill this entire thing up. Now all these need is about 8 to 10 minutes in the air fryer at 400 degrees. You can flip them halfway if you want. Might be a little prettier in the end, but not required if you got a decent air fryer. So let's go ahead, let these do their thing. I'll see you guys in a second. Come on. Check this out, guys. Look at how these turned out. What I love about this is that after putting them in the air fryer, we get these crispy French toast sticks loaded down with flavor, loaded down with protein. It's easy to make, delicious, and anybody watching that's trying to lose weight, build some muscle, this is a staple right here. And instead of regular syrup, we're gonna use Miss Buttersworth sugar-free syrup. I got me a little bowl of that. It's got barely any calories, no sugar, way better for you than regular syrup, and I promise it tastes amazing. Woo. Bada bing, bada boom, 3, 2, 1, let's get it. This right here is excellent. Perfect way to start your day. Now in this meal, what we get is 371 calories with just 3 grams of fat, 38 grams of protein, 48 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of fiber. So what we're doing at meal 1, keeping calories pretty low at 371. We're getting 38 grams of protein, which is gonna keep pushing us towards our goal of following a high protein diet. And most importantly, we get 48 grams of carbs at this meal, which works perfectly for me because it's post-workout. And one thing, if I can stress to you guys, is that there's a lot of things you've heard about dieting that are just simply wrong. Like a lot of people will tell you bread is what's gonna make you fat. You gotta cut it completely. You can't have any carbs. That's what makes you fat. And I want you guys to just like erase all that stuff out of your brain for now, right? And I want you to think about 2 things. The only 2 things that matter when it comes to weight loss is A, creating a calorie deficit, which means you're eating less calories than your body needs in a day. And if you do that, no matter what, your body has to go for energy on you as fuel, right? So that's rule number 1 of weight loss. The second rule is that you wanna make sure you're eating enough protein because your body has 2 choices on you for energy. It can go for the fat on you or it can go for the muscle. You've seen someone end up skinny fat after crash dieting. It's not a good look. But when you have enough protein in your diet, your body, when it's looking at the energy at once, it's gonna see you have all the protein in your diet, so it won't go for your muscle and instead it'll target your fat, which is why a high protein diet like this one is essential. So I always try to stress that. Forget what you think you know about dieting because so much of it is either wrong or inaccurate or not giving you the whole picture. Instead, focus on those 2 things and I promise it's gonna make this whole process that much easier. So yeah, we just finished this meal up. I'm slowly working my way through this gallon. Got a couple things to do and then we'll have another meal. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right guys, check it out. For meal 2, we're keeping it simple, little snack meal, get us through the day, a little bit of protein, something I thoroughly enjoy. So what we got here is one of these Ghost energy drinks. Now, compared to like a Monster, a Red Bull, another full sugar energy drink, this thing only has 10 calories, 200 milligrams of caffeine, and we're essentially saving a ton of calories doing it this way. The biggest pro tip I can give you if you're new to weight loss is do not drink your calories. The majority of the time, it's just sugar, it's not doing any good, inflammatory, gonna kick in more cravings. You don't want that. So swap out for something like this, you're gonna be good to go. That caffeine also will act as an appetite suppressant, keep you pushing throughout the day. And secondly, we're gonna pair that with the best tasting protein bar in the world, the Anabar in the cookies and cream flavor. Now, I know I'm a little biased, but I absolutely love this protein bar. If you've had any other protein bar and you didn't like it, this is the one I'm telling you wanna try because it actually legitimately tastes like a candy bar. Cheers. These are incredible in all the flavors, by the way. And then if we open the Anabar, you can see it's coated in white chocolate, got Oreo pieces inside, white chocolate chips, and a whopping 21 grams of protein. Get a load of that. You can actually see the Oreos in there. So now at our second meal, once again, keeping it low calorie, we got only 270 calories with just 11 grams of fat. We get 21 grams of protein, only 22 grams of carbs with 2 grams of fiber. So we're officially around 600 calories in the day with about 60 grams of protein. We're on the right track. And I actually got an exciting announcement to make. Now, you already know if you want to try Anabar, right, you can go to theanabar.com, use my code RJF10, you'll save money, you'll be getting the world's best tasting protein bar. But we actually, just as of right now, as you watch this video, we're starting to roll out in HEBs all throughout Texas. If you're not from Texas, then you might have never heard of it, but in Texas, one of the dominant grocery stores is HEB, and Anabar is now officially there, and they're carrying 5 of our flavors. So if you have an HEB near you, check this out. We're gonna zoom in. Woo! I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's Anabar on their website. You can get on and see which stores have it, or you can go to theanabar.com. We have a store locator. You can type in your address, and it'll tell you which store the closest to you has Anabar, so you can walk in and pick one up. This is huge for us, guys. This is massive for a startup protein bar company. We're competing with companies like Quest, like RX Bar, Barabels, MedRx, etc. We're just a little tiny company doing our best to compete. So if everybody, if you're able, could go to the store and pick up some of these, it would help an absolute ton and would mean the world to me. As always, none of this would be possible without you guys. I appreciate the support so very much. So yeah, guys, exciting stuff. Make sure you follow at Anabar Official on Instagram. We're gonna be doing some big giveaways around the HEB thing, and you don't wanna miss it. So anyways, guys, got a little bit of work to do. That's meal 2. I'll be back momentarily, and we'll go with meal 3. Let's go. Now for our third meal, we're gonna be making something that's delicious, still low in calorie, high in protein, and filling. We're gonna be making a French bread pizza. So we're gonna start with a big loaf of French bread. And once again, I'll be referencing the RJF Anabolic cookbook as we make this, but I'll have all the ingredients up on the screen for you. You're just gonna grab a knife, and I'm gonna start at the end, and we're gonna cut this thing lengthwise, right down the middle. And boom, now we just wanna keep the bottom half. And then what I did was trim to the edge of this off, that way this thing weighs 100 grams, and we know we're being accountable for our diet. What I like to do here is go in and just kind of press down on it. That'll give me a little more surface area for toppings. And then now what I'm gonna do is take 112 grams of fat-free mozzarella. Now I'm gonna take about half of it and spread it right on top of the bread. What this is gonna do is create a moisture barrier between the sauce and the bread. That way this thing gets crispy and doesn't get all soggy. That's the last thing you want. And plus, fat-free cheese is basically pure protein. Bet you didn't know that. Now I'm gonna sprinkle around a gram of garlic powder, and then we're gonna take 0-calorie butter spray, and I'm gonna hit the entire top here. That's gonna mix this butter flavor with our cheese and really make this thing taste amazing. And at this point, we're gonna toss this in the oven, 425 degrees, for about 4 to 5 minutes. It's gonna harden this cheese up just enough, create that moisture barrier we want. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we just pulled it out, starting to get crispy just how we want it. Next up, we need 62 grams of a pizza sauce. Just find the lowest calorie one you can. We're gonna spread it on top. Then we'll just spread the rest of our fat-free cheese. And then finally, we're just gonna add 7 grams of turkey pepperoni. All right, this thing is basically done. It just needs about 6 more minutes in the oven at 425, and we'll be ready to feast on meal 3. I'll be right back. Everybody loves pizza, right? Check this bad boy out. We just pulled it out of the oven a little bit ago. I did sprinkle some oregano and black pepper on top to seal the deal. And my favorite part about this is how crispy the bread on the outside gets. That's why we gotta do that little moisture shield here. So here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's get it. That is so good, and that crunch is what it's all about. Listen. This right here is a certified hood classic. In our third meal, once again, we're keeping the calories pretty low at only 500. In this pizza, we're getting just 4 grams of fat, 49 grams of protein, 67 grams of carbs with 0 grams of fiber. And I assume you guys are starting to notice a trend here, right? We're trying to get in protein at every single meal and keep the calories relatively low. If you would have went to McDonald's for lunch, you got a Big Mac, a large fry, and a large drink, you'd consume well over 1,000 calories, barely get any protein, too much carbs, lots of sugar. Ultimately, you're putting the wrong type of gasoline in your body. If you want your body to be a Lambo, you don't put regular gasoline in it, you put premium. And when we eat foods like this, we're doing just that. Now, once again, people will tell you, avoid bread on a diet. Bread's what makes you fat. You can't have any carbs. And I'm telling you guys, once again, that is not how this works. The law of thermodynamics does not lie. If you eat less calories than your body needs in a day and you get in enough protein, you just do those 2 things, you will slowly lose weight, retain your muscle mass, possibly build some, and be one step closer to where you want to be. I spent years of my life yo-yo dieting. I could do chicken, rice, and broccoli for about 12 weeks at a time. And once I got where I wanted to be, I always lost it because I went back to the old foods I loved, the pizzas, the wings, the donuts, things like that. And I always rebounded, was always like either super happy with my body and hated my life, or I loved how I was able to eat but hated my body. It was a dichotomy that I hated. But literally eating like this changed my life, and all I had to do was throw out all the old terrible ideas and just focus on those 2 things. And after I did that, everything in my life has changed for the better. Quite literally everything. And keep in mind, guys, if you want access to every one of the tips, tricks, and secret recipes that I employ on the Anabolic diet, you can always pick up a copy of my cookbook at the first link in the description box. And we have well over 300 recipes in this bad boy, and it grows every time I drop a new video. So when I come out with a new recipe, it gets added to the book for free, so you're never missing out on the latest, greatest stuff. And I'm telling you guys, seriously, I know for 100% certainty, if you follow us in this book, you really do, and you eat these recipes and you're consistent, you will see results no matter what. You just have to do it. And I truly mean it when I say it. You can hit that link down below if you want to check it out. I know if you do and you follow it, you will not regret it. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this delicious pizza up, and I'll see you guys in a second for meal 4. Let's go. Say hi to Logan for me, guys. That's a handsome boy right there. Takes after his father. So meal 4, guys, is gonna be a high protein snack. And I wanna preface this, right? A lot of the extra calories people consume in a day are from snacks. You're eating potato chips, candy bars, cupcakes. Whatever you're snacking on usually has empty calories and no protein. What I'm gonna tell you to do is when you are hungry, switch over to high protein snacks. And one of my favorite ones is 2% low fat cottage cheese. Now in this entire container, this is why I love it. We get only 360 calories with just 10 grams of fat, a whopping 52 grams of protein, only 20 grams of carbs with no fiber. And why I recommend these high protein snacks, obviously we talked about the importance of protein with dieting earlier, but one thing about this container right here is you can eat an entire bag of chips and still be hungry after, but you can eat this, get that protein in, protein being the most satiating of all macronutrients. You're gonna feel full, you're gonna feel satisfied, and most importantly, you'll be getting in that protein. Now I know some people aren't the biggest fans of cottage cheese. I personally love it. If you want a recommendation to swap here, you can always use Greek yogurt. You could simply have a protein shake, or you could eat some protein snacks like Quest chips, maybe another Anabar, whatever you wanna do. But I really think if you learn to like cottage cheese, it's a game changer. The best part is this is convenient, and all I gotta do is keep it cold and eat it whenever we want. So this is the 4th meal of the day, guys. We got one more meal left, about 500 calories, and I promise y'all are gonna love this one. Let's go. Now we're getting ready to make one of my favorite meals, guys. We're gonna be making some wings, more specifically lemon pepper wings. I'm gonna show you how to make them crispy and delicious without all the deep frying and all the excess calories. So what we need is 448 grams of party chicken wings, which is essentially where they already split them into drums and drumettes, not the whole wing, right? And we wanna make sure the air fryer makes them extra crispy. So we're gonna take some paper towels. I'm gonna toss each wing in here, wrap it up, squeeze it. You can already see it's soaking up that moisture. We just wanna get this skin dry. It doesn't have to be like a desert by any means, but just do that real quick to each wing and you'll be off to the races. And once we got them all dried off, set them to the side. I'm gonna whip out that trusty food scale in another bowl. And now I'm gonna show you guys the secret ingredient for extra crispy skin in the air fryer. We just need some baking powder, right? I'm gonna weigh out 6 grams in a bowl, along with 10 grams of a lemon pepper seasoning. If you want these to have stronger lemon pepper flavor, just ramp up that seasoning. And now what we'll do, place your air fryer basket next to you, got the chicken to the other side, breading in the middle, sauce a few of your wings down inside, give it a shake, that gets the underside nice and coated, flip them over, sprinkle some on top, just get them fully coated essentially. Once you have them coated, they should look like that. Then we'll just place them in our air fryer basket. We'll repeat this until we got them all breaded. And once we got them all breaded, loaded in the air fryer, what we're gonna do, 400 degrees, we're gonna cook them for 7 to 10 minutes. After that time elapses, we'll flip them, do another 7 to 10 minutes, and they'll be extra crispy, juicy, and most importantly, perfect for our diet. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started, and we'll be eating good in no time. Come on. These wings are smelling amazing, but first I gotta give away a box of the best tasting protein bar in the world, the Anabar. The giveaway winner from the last video is Karaokealon with the comment, I love how easy your recipes are, makes losing weight easy and fun. I'm 80 pounds down and still going. Thanks for all you do. Heck yeah, Carrie. Congratulations on the results. I always try to preach this to people, every client I work with. I even put this in the email when I send them a meal plan. I say, follow this strictly for even just 1 week. And after you see what that 1 week does with your waistline, with your weight, how much better you feel, you should become addicted to the results. It's all about consistency. Behind every great man or woman is a great routine. If you do the right things every single day, you will get the right results, and that's it. Appreciate all the support. Make sure you email me with the email in my description box. I will get one of these lovely boxes out to you ASAP. For everybody else, you already know, theanabar.com, code RGF10 will save you money. You can now find Anabars in HEB, and I'm telling you, if you try it out, I promise it's the best tasting protein bar you've ever had, and I know for 100% certainty, you will not regret it. And don't forget to enter the Anabar giveaway we do in every single video. All you gotta do, like the video, be subscribed to the channel, leave a comment down below, and I choose a winner randomly in every single video. Appreciate the support on this, guys. As always, you all rock. Now, let's see how these wings turned out, shall we? Get a load of that. Extra crispy on the outside. We dried that skin out. The baking powder makes it seem as if we deep fried it, but we didn't. We were able to save all those calories. Now, as fun as this is to look at, it's even more fun to eat. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Oh my God, these are phenomenal. I grew up eating wings all the time, but they were the deep fried counterparts with all the extra breading. So many calories in a wing, if you look it up, it'll probably blow your mind. But when we don't bread it, with the traditional flour and all that stuff, when we don't deep fry it and then cover it in a really fatty sauce, at the end of the day, we're able to fit these right into our diet, eat good, lose weight all at the same time. Now, if you made them exactly how I did it, what you end up with for the entire recipe is only 516 calories with 36 grams of fat, 48 grams of protein, 0 grams of carbs, and 0 grams of fiber. Not too bad for some chicken wings. They are a higher fat food, but we get no carbs as long as we don't have a side, and we're easily able to fit these right in. Now, if we take every single meal for the entire day, right, this entire meal plan, exactly as I showed you, what we end with is just 2,036 calories with only 64 grams of fat, a whopping 208 grams of protein, just 157 grams of carbs, and after taking our fiber supplement and the greens and a little fiber for some of these meals, we have 16 grams of fiber. Overall, ladies and gentlemen, for me, 2,036 calories is a pretty big calorie deficit. If I followed this every single day, ate these exact same meals, I was consistent, didn't cheat on my diet, drink my calories, or do anything like that, I would slowly keep chipping away at the fat on me, revealing some of my muscle, possibly even building some. And overall, every single day that I was consistent, I would be one step closer to my goals. And really in this video, what I want to share with you guys is that we have all these messed up preconceived notions about dieting. We've heard all this stuff, the food pyramid, all this goofy stuff we heard growing up. And in reality, some of them might have a little bit of truth, but at the end of the day, like I said, law of thermodynamics, eat less calories than your body needs in a day, and you lose weight no matter what. That is literally science. And the second thing is ensure you're getting in enough protein so the weight you're losing isn't your muscle, so you end up skinny fat. If you do those two things and those two things only, you'll slowly lose weight, feel better, and if you're following the anabolic diet, you'll be eating foods you actually enjoy. This whole thing is more of a lifestyle than a quick fix. I don't expect you to do this for just 8 weeks and stop. What I expect you to do is make the better choices at every single meal. Cook your food at home. Follow these recipes, all the tips and tricks included. Make delicious food that you actually enjoy in the comfort of your own home. Make it a lifestyle. Share it with your girlfriend, your kids, whatever. Learn these healthy habits, and I promise living lean, feeling good in your own skin will honestly be effortless at that point. You just gotta do it. And if you wanna make it even easier so you have all these recipes, all these tips, tricks, and secrets right in your pocket, don't forget you can pick up a copy of my cookbook at the first link in the description. We got every recipe from the channel in there. It gets updated for free, and I know for 100% this is the best diet I've ever done. And if you follow this and you truly are consistent, you will see results no matter what. It is quite literally that simple. If that sounds good to you, hit that link down below to check it out. We got desserts like donuts and ice cream. We got cupcakes, pancakes, we got pizzas, chocolate chip waffles, literally everything for every single meal. I know if you check it out, you will not regret it. And boom, folks, that's gonna wrap up another full day of eating. Hold on, water check. We have made it this far through the bottle of water. By the end of the night, this will be gone. So that was a success. We got our supplements in, we followed the diet. As far as I'm concerned, it's a perfect day. All I got left to do is make love to my girlfriend. After that, hey man, we got everything done we needed to do. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos. Hopefully you guys are seeing the results you want. Oh, and keep in mind, if you like this shirt I'm wearing, right? This is their new like superhero collection from Young LA. I figured I'd wear something different other than a cutoff in this video. And I got on some of their joggers, which I absolutely love. Got wallet pockets, pockets for your keys. You can wear these anywhere, not just the gym. If you want to check any of this stuff out, men, women, they got something for everybody. YoungLA.com. My code RJF will save you money. And I promise you'll be getting top quality stuff. And I mean that. It's literally all I wear in these videos. You can even go back for the past year and look, and you'll see, man, if anybody catches that, send me an email, you might win something. It's literally all this in my closet, so I know if you check it out, you're gonna love it. If you like this meal plan, you wanted me to create one specifically for you, your body type, weight, age, choose from a list of foods, and I'll build you a program around that that's gonna work based on all that stuff, you can visit RemingtonJaysFitness.com. I've been doing this for years, and I'm pretty good at what I do, so I'll get you hooked up. And like I said earlier, at that point, all you gotta do is follow it, and you'll get the results you want. And there we have it, folks. That's gonna wrap this thing up. I've had a lot of fun today. You guys rock. Don't forget to enter the giveaway by hitting the thumbs up button, leaving a comment, and subscribing to the channel. Until next time, beautiful people, I'll see every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Wham, bam, bam, baby. Whew, we gone. That's so good.